Hi guys, it's Kevin from the Figaro Owners Club. It's great to be with you. This video is all about a product that I came across a few weeks ago. I think it's been out about a year, and it's actually called an AirTag. It's an Apple product. It's a device that's meant for putting in a handbag or putting with your keys or a camera. So quite an expensive item or something that you fear you might lose. The good thing about the product, there's a couple of really good things about it. One, there's no subscription involved in it, so once you buy it, that's it. It's going to basically work. And also, the battery life is about a year. Now, one of the things I started to think about is, could I use it on the Figaro? Could I use it in the Figaro? Quite often when we're out, you know, we might go on a rally or something and park the car outside a hotel, and I'm always like really worried about it being stolen. And it made me think, well, for 29 quid, which is the cost of basically the AirTag, you know, to hide it in the car somewhere, it's a bit of a no-brainer at the end of the day. What it means is that if somebody stole the car and if they've got an Apple product with them, if they, you know, the thief has an Apple iPhone, basically you can track the car. Even if he hasn't got an Apple product with him and his phone switched off, the way it works is it works on Bluetooth. So when it senses something within 30 feet on Bluetooth, either it would be an iPad or an iPhone, it doesn't have to be, you know, it's someone else's device, then it pings to me exactly where that is happening. So it really made me think, well, could I use this in the Figaro? So what I've done is I brought the AirTag. Now the price of the product is 29 quid. It's basically really easy to buy on the Apple website. The other good thing about it is you get free engraving on it. So this is the device. This is what we're talking about. So that's the little device. As I said, it's all new to me a few weeks ago until I started reading up about it and watching a few YouTube videos of people overseas talking about maybe being able to put it in a car. What you can actually do is you can have 3 digits, so you could have FIG, F-I-G, or you could have your first 3 letters of your name, or you can have an icon, so I went with a car. Typical adult Apple product when you get it. You know, I got it today. That's the box. Basically took it out, pulled this little strip out, so the button battery's inside, lasts a year. And it works straight away on the phone. The phone detected it straight away. It knew that I had an AirTag, so it's paired it straight away with my phone. And on all Apple products, you've got something called Find My. I've never used this before, but it connects straight to this app. So on here now, I don't know whether you can see that. You can see I've called it Figaro as well. So when you get the device, you can call it, you know, maybe you're going to connect it to your camera or a handbag or a set of keys. You can call it whatever you want. So it's also got a custom setting. So on mine, obviously called it Figaro. And also I selected the little tiny car, the standard icon. So you can see at the moment, this is where we are. Okay, so it's straight up. This is the address. This is it at the moment. It's knowing it's here, and it's sensing this through my device here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go and hide that in the Figaro, and we're going to get Sue to drive up the road, and I'm going to see if I can sense where the car is. Now, on some of the videos I've been watching, what's happened is it's gone into like a dark area where there's no iPhone connectivity. But let's say the thief stole the car and then it ended up parking it in a car park. Even if there's no one around, say within an hour or half an hour or whatever, somebody walked past my Figaro and they just happened to have an iPhone or they happened to have an iPad and they were within 30 feet of that car, it will basically ping to me. All you have to do is you set it in lost mode, and the minute it's in lost mode, it's basically transmitting a Bluetooth signal out to anything it sees within 30 feet. So, you know, look, for 29 quid, it's not going to be like a tracker device. We're not saying it's going to be the same as that, because they are connected. Obviously, they're proper professional commercial devices, and they connect with the police and all the rest of it. But you know, with those devices, they're quite expensive, and you've got subscription costs and all the rest of it. So I'm thinking for 29 quid, you know, it's like putting a steering lock on your Fig. it's just that extra little bit of another layer, isn't it, that you could have if your car got stolen, God forbid. At least you could think, well, hold on a minute, my car's not there, it's not in the car park, where is it? There could be a chance you could find it on the map. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to do some experiments with the car. I'm going to put it into the Figgy, and we're going to get Sue to drive up the road with it, and then we'll see if we can detect it on here just like it's been stolen. Okay, part 2 coming up. So out in the garage now, and I've got the little AirTag with me. I've just bought a little fob for it as well, just makes it a little bit easier to use and to handle. About £4 from Amazon, I think, something like that. So there she is, tiny little thing. So I mean, look, there's 101 places you could hide it in the Figgy, isn't there? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it. There it is here. Okay, so this is the exercise. I'm going to just pop it there. But you know, we could hide it around the corner, anywhere in the boot. I'll pop the old boot down in a minute, and let's see if we can monitor Sue when she takes the Figaro out tomorrow. Weather's not too good today, but she's going shopping tomorrow, so going to see if we can monitor. I can't believe this is going to work because it's such a tiny little device, but imagine how easy that would be to hide in your Figaro. There's a million and one places you could put it, to be honest, and once it's in there, you could just leave it in there anyway. As I said, the battery lasts for a year anyway. So anyway, let's see what happens on stage 3. Okay, so we've hidden the AirTag in the Figgy. Did that yesterday. Today's a nicer day, so Sue's popping into Wycombe. So I'm going to see if I can find out where she is. I've not actually done this yet, so bear with me. Let's have a see what happens here. So I think what you have to do is you have to go into the app, which is quite easy to click on. Then you go into the lost mode, which I'll do now. There we go. And yeah, I can see, I can actually see where Sue is driving. This is amazing. I'm going to show you. There we go. So what's happened is the car's driven past someone within 30 feet who's using their iPhone or an iPad, and the signal from the AirTag has been sent to the phone or the iPad, and that's connected back to me via obviously the network. And now I can tell you exactly, and that's 3 minutes ago. It was actually at John Hall Way. I know where John Hall Way is. So it's basically now it's not updating. So obviously she's not driven near anyone within 30 feet. But obviously what this means is that, you know, let's say the car was stolen by somebody who had an iPhone on, you're going to be able to pretty much track it all the way. It's not a GPS tracker for a start, but you know, it is if someone's in the car with an iPhone. Secondly, if they take the car, steal the car, and okay, they go through the countryside and they're not with anyone, you know, they're not within close proximity of anyone with a phone, then you're not going to be getting anything. But if you leave it for long enough, and bearing in mind this AirTag can be hidden and the battery lasts for a year, you know, it could be that they steal the car and start taking it apart. Someone wanders to a garage area and he's got an iPhone with him, and they've not found the AirTag. Bang! You've got it on your phone. Okay, what does that now mean? That means that, you know, you've told the police your car's been stolen, but now you know where it is. So hopefully there's a chance of being able to recover the car, and that is a massive thing for a £29 device. Now, you know, I'm not saying it's going to work on every scenario, but you know, with security, it's like everything, it's layers. You can buy a steering lock for 30 or 40 quid and somebody could take that off. So I don't know, I think for this amount of money, it's definitely worth looking at. So really excited about it. Just going to get another update. Oh yeah, there she is. So it's actually working like a tracker at the moment. There we got the little icon. You can see she's going along in the Figaro. And she's now past the cinema. That's Crest Road, so she's on her way, and that was 3 minutes ago, on her way down into Wycombe. This is amazing. Wow. So what a find. So I definitely recommend it. We're going to put information up on the website. We're going to write a whole piece about it in our next newsletter. but definitely worth it, I think. I can't see why you wouldn't want this device for your Figgy, and hopefully you've enjoyed this little Figaro video. And there we go. I've even got, I've just got Figaro. This item was seen near the cinema. It's popped up. I've got a message come up on the phone. Just pinged. Amazing. Okay, all from me, from Kevin. See you all on the next one. Keep safe. See you. Bye.